Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Third Inning Podcast. I am your host, Izzy Rain. Today's episode is Season 2, Episode 9, the season finale for Season 2. Now, you are probably like, why were there only 9 episodes? Well, the season was a whole lot shorter than a normal baseball season like last year, and we don't do the postseason, so the regular season ended today, so that is why there are only 9 episodes this season. I know it sucks, but hopefully next baseball season we will have a better time. No corona. Maybe we'll actually get to be there. Who knows? So we're going to start out with some stats. It's looking really quiet. The audio, so I'm sorry, and I shouldn't be singing. So we're going to start with our hitting stats, defense, offense, those kind of stats. I don't know which is which. When I was a cheerleader, to let y'all know way back then, you do the cheers, the defense, whatever. I think defense is hitting. You don't cheer at baseball games, but still. I think defense is hitting and offense is pitching. But I could be wrong. But yeah, I was even confused back then. But okay, so hits. Who led the AL in hits? Jose Abreu, and this is as of yesterday, the 26th. So Jose Abreu on the White Sox with 76 hits. And then there's no team perhaps. I think he's on the Yankees. DJ LeMahieu with 71 hits. I'm pretty sure he's on the Yankees. So in the NL, Trey Turner on the Washington Nationals had 78 hits. And with coming second, Marcell Ozuna on the Braves had 77 hits. So it seems like the NL is where you want to be if you want to be getting hits, is in the National League. So let's go over to stolen bases now. So in the AL, the guy who led us is Ada Alberto Mondesi with 24 stolen bases, and he's on the Kansas City Royals. Then second place is tied, they're far behind him, Whit Merrifield, who's actually from my hometown. He is also on the Royals. He had 12 stolen bases. Then Manuel Marget had 12, and he is on the Rays. And then Dylan Moore had 12, and he is on the Mariners. And then in the NL, Trevor Story on the Rockies. I'm sorry if you heard the door open. He has 15, and Jonathan Villar, I heard how to say it on the TV the other day, but I don't remember. He had 16, so he's actually in first, my bad. And he is on the Marlins. So I would say, again, the NL, I know the guy in the AL had way more than anybody, but if we averaged it out, I think you would do better if you're in the NL. So that's the first half of that. So today for the season finale, we are going to be making my postseason bracket. Now, why did the brightness go down? Put that back up. So let me open up our lovely bracket online, because I make my own. I draw it out and everything. So we have wild card series, which will be going in the AL. We are starting on the AL side, because alphabetically that is what comes first. So we have the AL wildcard series will be going from September 29th to October 1st. That is not a long series at all. So we are going to start. I don't have a ton of colors here, but we will do our best. Both of these teams are blue. We're going to do red for the Blue Jays, even though they have blue in their name. Okay, or do I have a navy for Tampa? I don't. So we are going to I could get frustrated. I could cry. Who knows what's going to be happening. We're going to do that at the very top. So we have Tampa and Toronto for that series. And I'm gonna have Tampa win that. So that will be in this blue color that I'm using. So now we're going to go down, and again, it's like the same colors because I don't have a lot of colors available. Is our next for our 5 and 4 seeds are the Yankees and the Indians. So we are going to I haven't made a bracket in a long time because March Madness did not happen. So Yankees, I'm gonna write that in black actually. Oh, we're doing New York, not Yankees. And then Indians in red, or Cleveland, my bad. I don't know how to spell Cleveland, and I've been there, that's bad. So I'm gonna have the Yankees win that. I'm not even measuring this or anything. So we will have New York win that. And that series of New York and Tampa, what I have, will be in San Diego, California from October the 5th to the 9th. And it will be on TBS, which I'm not a huge fan of TBS, but I'm not MLB. I don't choose the channels. So let's go down to our filthy Astros. And they will be playing the Twins, another one that is blue and red, because apparently that's all these teams want to be, but we're going to do them in black. It looks like Pittsburgh, we're using black and yellow. Cue the song. No. It seems so quiet, so I'm like, y'all can't hear me, so you have to have it turned up all the way. So yeah, we are going to have... going down here to the 6 and 3. So we have Houston, and Minnesota Twins. Is that what they're called? Minnesota. I don't know if I spelled that right. And then our next series, we will be using this black pen. I have so many shades of green. Why are there so many shades of green for the A's? So we are going to go down to the White Sox and the Oakland Athletics. So, Chicago, put that in black, and Oakland, and I am going to be having Chicago win that. So I'm going to have Minnesota, and then Chicago. My Midwest accent was coming out there. But okay. And that series will be in Los Angeles as well, and it will be on TBS. So all the AL games will be on TBS. So we have that for our ALDS games. We have Tampa, New York, and Minnesota, and Chicago. So now we have to go, who's going to win, Tampa or New York, Minnesota or Chicago? So I'm pulling something crazy right here. I'm gonna have Tampa beating the Yankees. So we're having Tampa go to the ALCS, and we're going to have the White Sox. Chicago. That will be played in San Diego as well from the 11th to the 17th on TBS. So, who will I have go to the World Series in the AL? We're going to Tampa. That is who we're going with. Who knew that I would take it there? Tampa. I believe in them. So let's go back to our pitching stats. Who led the league in strikeouts for the AL? Mr. Shane Bieber on the Cleveland Indians, who I think should be the Cy Young winner. He had 122. And then our man who had the first no-hitter is Lucas Giolito on the Chicago White Sox with 97. Now let's take it to the NL. Our other, who I think should be the Cy Young, is Jacob Degrom on the New York Mets in the New York Groove. He has 104 strikeouts. And then Trevor Bauer, I guess is how you say it. I don't like him. On the Reds has 100. So, I don't know which one's better. Then let's go to saves. We have Brad Head on the Indians with 15, and Liam Hendricks on the A's with 14. And then in the NL, Josh Hader on the Brewers has 13. And then this guy, I don't have a team. I'm sorry for not knowing. Brandon Kinsler has 12. So the AL is where you want to be for offense. So let's go on to the NL side of the bracket. So we have these series will be played from September 30th to October the 2nd. Now, for these wildcard series, it does not say what channels it will be on, so I would check your local providers. For me, I'll be able to get the Braves, which they're not a team I really care about. But check your local provider, and I'm sure they'll be played on those channels. But that would just be a lot of work for them to put all that on this bracket. So we are over here with the Brew Crew and the Dodgers. So we'll do this blue for the Dodgers. We'll do yellow for Milwaukee. Up here we are doing it blue. And if you want to see this picture of my bracket when I'm all done, it will be on my Twitter. So we have Los Angeles and Milwaukee. Now, can I spell Milwaukee? Probably not. This is a guess right there. I think that's 2 E's. So then the next series is St. Louis, and we have a bright yellow right there. I'm gonna use that for somebody, but okay. We have St. Louis and San Diego. So we are going to go with this black pen here. Let's, because I'm not using a ruler, so I'm measuring with things that aren't rulers. You can make it a ruler though, don't worry. So we have St. Louis in red and San Diego in black. So who will I have? LA or Milwaukee? We are going to go with Los Angeles, Hollywood. That is not a straight line at all. And then we're gonna go with our other Southern California team. And to let y'all know, the wildcard series games are being played at the home stadiums. And I guess the one who's the more winning team, I don't think they're gonna be flying back and forth, but this is all new for everybody. But okay, Los Angeles and San Diego. And that game will be played in Arlington, Texas. This will be on FS1 and MLB Network, going between October 6th and October 10th. So who will I have win that? I'm going to have the Dodgers. Los Angeles. So then let's go on down south. We have the Marlins. I don't have an orange pen. So we'll use pink, Miami Vice. And the Cubs, we will do the red for the Cubs. Sorry for doing all the same colors, the Cardinals. Marlins, here we go. Miami. I do pretty good with these things. I will let y'all know. And that was, I think I did that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay. Marlin. It's Miami, not Marlins. Miami. I usually get one side right. What side is it? It's a different every year. So Miami and Chicago. Now I don't like all these teams. This is so many teams. You have teams with losing records, under 500 records in the playoffs. Don't like that. I don't agree with having this many teams in the playoffs, and hopefully this does not continue post-COVID. I don't like it. So let's go down. Who will I have win that? We are going to have the Marlins win that. And I said earlier, Bartman better be happy that there's no fans at the wild card games, because he does not need to recreate his moment from when the last time these two teams met in the playoffs. So our last ones are the Braves and the Reds. So the Reds will obviously do in that red color, and we will do the Braves in black, because I don't have a navy, and I feel like black's the closest to navy. So we will write in right here. I'm just looking, it feels like there's not that many on this side than the other, but okay. Cincinnati. Totally spelled that wrong. I have no idea how to spell Cincinnati. Ohio. I don't know how to spell your cities. I don't even think I could spell Columbus. Then Atlanta. If I didn't know how to spell that, I should be disowned. I don't want to put the Braves winning, but I feel like that's who would win. So Braves. Oh, I'm not supposed to write Braves. See, that's our first typo. Let's write Atlanta. So I need that pink pen. Do that halfway and do the black the other half. So who will I have win? The Marlins or the Braves? I've seen this pair a lot, and I am going with the Marlins. No, I've never seen the Marlins beat the Braves in person, but I feel like the Marlins are better than the Braves. So now we have to do our big one, and that series, this series will be in Houston on FS1 and MLB Network as well. So let's see who will I be having go to the. Well, we have the Marlins and the Dodgers going to the ALCS. Who will I have winning that? Is the question. Yeah, this bracket is really wonky. It is. It's bad. What happened there? And we are gonna have the Dodgers go. I was watching one of Blake Snell. It's not Dodgers. It's Los Angeles. I was watching one of Blake Snell's live streams before. I've been playing Fortnite, and somebody said Rays Dodgers World Series this year. That was last year, but I'm having it happen this year. And the AL or the NLCS will be happening in Arlington, Texas on Fox and FS1 from October the 12th to the 18th. Now here's our big who do we have winning the World Series in Arlington, Texas, which will be spanning from October 20th to the 28th on Fox. Joe Buck will probably be there. I am having the Los Angeles Dodgers win the 2020 World Series. Bam. That's who we're gonna have win. We're having the Dodgers win. If every time I don't put my team winning, they don't win. So I have to have my own team winning. I have to win the World Series. Now, what I really hope would happen would be the Astros being the AL team and the Dodgers beating the Astros, just getting that revenge. But I don't think the Astros, where even are they? I don't think they'll even get past Minnesota. But who knows? Who knows how this will go? I hope you guys enjoyed this season of the Third Inning Podcast. I know it was a weird one because it wasn't a normal season. 2020 has been weird. Sports have been weird. But we have all this playoff stuff happening right now. Finals. We have baseball playoffs, the NBA finals, the Stanley Cup finals, the NASCAR playoffs. The NFL is just starting out. So we have a lot of sports going on. We have a lot of entertainment now that we didn't have back in the spring and summer. We're back. We have all this. I mean, we're not really back yet, but we're getting there. Hopefully in 2021 we will have a season. I'm gonna keep my hopes high. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, or whatever that's saying. I think that's how we need to go in. We need to be staying safe out there, and I hope all of you guys are staying safe. I'll be tweeting, Instagramming all throughout the baseball playoffs if you want to continue to see my thoughts throughout the postseason. And I will be back sometime during spring training next season with a Third Inning Podcast. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait for then. Bye, guys.